And welcome back. We're just days away from the Lunar New Year, and if you're hoping to kick off the year of the fire horse with momentum, clarity and opportunity, listen carefully.
Feng Shui expert Stephanie McConachy has shared a list of things to let go of before we change over. And with over 5 million views online, it's proof that she's struck a nerve. Stephanie joins us live. Hi, Stephanie.
Hi,
nice to see you.
Hello.
What should we know about the year of the fire horse, firstly?
Okay. So we're in the final week of the wood snake. So this has been a year about letting go, about shedding our skins, about releasing, but the fire horse is here. So next Tuesday, the 17th of Feb, we've got fire, which is all about intensity, and it's all about that, passion, and then we've got the horse, which is about speed and momentum. So the year is going to move fast, and the most important thing that we can do is be really present. Like, imagine we're driving down the freeway at 200 kilometres an hour. We need to have both hands on the wheel. We need to watch where we're going so we can respond when things come our way, because there will be so many opportunities, but we need that presence, we need that clarity, and then the aligned action.
Now, we'll put the whole viral list of 40 things to get rid of before the new Lunar New Year up on our socials, of course, but tell us how it all began.
So it was very personal for me. We are currently renovating our house, and we had this spare room full of boxes that I didn't want to deal with. They were from past chapters that I hadn't quite closed the loop on. So I created this framework to really help myself, because I always would look at an item, I get a bit emotionally attached to pretty much everything, and I would go like, do I want to keep this? Yes, of course I do. So I changed the question and I said, would my future abundant self have this item in her home? And the answer to most of the things in those boxes was no. So I jotted down a few examples, I put the list up on Instagram, and it's just taken on a life of its own.
That's so interesting.
Can we talk about some of the most popular prompts from the list? Let's start with clothes and makeup. That'd be a pretty easy one to let go of.
Well, yes and no, because you open the wardrobe and clothes hold stories. We've got all of our previous identities there, so from old jobs, from different chapters of our lives. So if you're going into your wardrobe and you're not sure what to keep or what to get rid of, I would just ask yourself the question, does this support where I want to go and where I want to be? And in terms of makeup, yeah, it should be easy, but when I look, open, my bathroom cabinet, I've still got, lotions and potions that cost a lot of money, Kylie.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, I've got to keep it, but it's not working. So let it go. This is your permission slip. If you tried it and it doesn't work, you don't need to keep it.
Okay, so there's the boxes in the garage and the spare room. Then there's this digital clutter that we're all anchored to, right? What do we do with that?
Yeah, and it's so invisible. So I just had a check at my photos before I came in here. I've got 43,000 photos on my camera roll.
Amateur.
Oh, how many of you got, Kylie?
Oh, more than 100,000. Easy.
And this is just, holding us back in various ways. So I would say start with your screenshots, because there is a screenshot folder. And a lot of the time we're in the moment, we see something, we go, oh, this would be helpful, this would be helpful. But 10 years on, we don't need those screenshots.
Oh, but it could be that recipe that I really need.
I know, it could be.
From 18 years ago that you've never used.
Yeah, exactly, that we've never used.
For pineapple fried rice.
So I would say go in, just choose 5 to start with. You'll probably delete a lot more, but just start with that, because even though we can't see it, it's still there.
Okay.
You've got some advice for any gifts that we may have received and that may have piled up over the years.
Yeah, so gifts can be tricky because they feel really emotional and we feel so guilty to get rid of them. But I would say that once the gift has been given and received, then that energy exchange is complete. So we don't actually need to keep it. If we see guilt and obligation whenever we look at it, that's not the energy that we want to have in our home. So I would say receive it with gratitude, but then release it with gratitude.
What about stuff you can't let go? The kids' old birthday cards, or the stuff from the kids' school, that sort of stuff. You just can't. You know it's in the back of the garage somewhere, but you can't throw it out.
Yeah, I would say take a photo. Take a photo, like a lot of...
And put it on your 100,000 photos.
Take a photo, exactly. Just build up the photo library. No, but you can then print it and have a book. So instead of having boxes and boxes and boxes... I mean, I've got a 3-year-old, so we've got a lot of things that are accumulating, but I actually am curating as I go.
Come back and see us when they're 18.
Yeah, exactly.
There is a good starting point to get our homes ready for this Lunar New Year. What's that?
Yeah, so I would say firstly, get the list. There's 40 things. You don't have to do all of them. Just pick 1 or 2 that sort of really jump out at you. And then secondly, because this year is going to be intense, like the fire horse, she's going to gallop in and give us all a bit of a stun. So I would say we want a home that is supportive. We want a home that is calm. So find one space. If it's a little corner or a couch, make it cosy, whether that's lower lighting, a cushion, a throw, just so you come home and you feel that calm and peace.
As we say goodbye, what if you're looking at something and it doesn't fit in with your future self, but you're contractually obliged to come and work with him every day?
No, you're looking at me. I can feel you looking at the back of my head.
I'll leave that one with you, Lara.
Oh, thank you. Okay, thank you.
If that list of 40 things suddenly has 41 on it when I look this afternoon, there'll be trouble. Thank you, Steph. We're back after this.